Hello and welcome to Vibra Finance. My name is Lindsay. In this video, I will be walking you through how to mint a Zen NFT on PulseChain through your MetaMask wallet. And I will be showing you how to mint up to 130 VMUs. Before we get started, it's important that you have PulseChain loaded into your MetaMask wallet and that you are on the PulseChain network. Once you've gotten that step, let's move on to the next step here. Okay, we're going to head down here and click PulseChain. And you'll see three choices on the bottom here: mint free Zen NFT, mint Zen NFT, or stake Zen. If you choose to mint the Zen NFT, this will be the only one wallet, keyword one wallet, that you will be able to mint your Zen in here. So in order to mint multiple wallets, I'm going to show you how to do that by using a Zen NFT. I'm going to show you by using the user interface, the friendly user interface, and then I'm going to show you a little sneak hack for those of you that like to bump it up to 130 VMUs, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. We'll do that by creating our own contract. So let's get started on the first one, the easy one. This is the 7 easy clicks, how to mint your Zen NFTs to accumulate PulseChain. Now, this is part of my PulseChain accumulation plan, my game plan, so to speak. And I'm just here to share a little bit of that with you and see if that's something you're interested in. So let's get started. The VMU count. What the heck is VMU? So the VMU is the virtual minting units. And what that means is basically, it'll give you the whole rundown here. You can go ahead and read this. But what it basically means is it's a container of wallets. So instead of, if you refer back to just a second ago on the first page where I said that you could mint one wallet by minting your Zen, or you can mint multiple wallets by using this user interface. So this allows you to mint a maximum of 128 wallets. And depending on your budget, and so on Ethereum, it's like minting 128 is depending on your budget right now, but really the Pulse chain fees are so reasonable right now that it just makes sense to max them out while we have the opportunity to do so. So your max term days are, you can mint up to 486 days. Think of it like your hex stakes. And when you're minting these, or when you're gonna like roll these out here, because I'm going to suggest doing a ladder for you. I'm going to suggest doing anywhere from 200 days all the way up to maximum 486 days. I don't suggest any less than 200 because they really just don't end up being very profitable. So, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Okay, so we have our max days 128, or excuse me, our max VMU is 128, our max term days 486. The category that we are going to pick is collector because we are collecting PulseChain. So that's an easy way to remember that as you're following along with me. We are not going to choose Apex or Limited today because both of those require you to burn Zen in order to mint those. Apex is for like the one person, like the person, not the one person, the people that have 10 billion Zen to burn plus the gas fees on top of it. And the Limited also has extra features. But like I said, we're in the game to collect some pulse chains. So we're going to choose collector while they're available. So please keep in mind that Zen is a seven-year project. And we are coming up on a big birthday for Zen, October 8th. So as we're minting these, keep in mind that coming up, there will be a new network launching X1. And during that time, there could perhaps possibly be a supplies shock to Zen. So there could be some benefits to getting in now and getting in early, much like we've heard from similar projects in the past. So anyway, now that we have our collector selected, you'll see the class is automatically selected to Centurion. And now I'll show you if I change the number of VMUs to a lower count, it changes the NFT that I will mint. So And then, like I said, the shorter, like the smaller amount of wallets you mint, that's fine according to your budget. But as you'll see, it's just really reasonable to be printing out max at this time. So go ahead and click mint. And for the tutorial purposes, and I like to get things done, like I said, it's very reasonable on Pulse right now. I'm going to be a little aggressive when I hit my gas fee. So go ahead and click site suggested in there. That's not one of the 7 clicks. This is just an extra bonus. So click site suggested and then go into gas, fix your gas to maximum, and then hit confirm. So right now, maxing this out, minting this NFT is going to cost me 29,000 PulseChain. So as it takes its time a little bit, I will show you where you can go down to, oh, actually, maybe let me click here. Yep, mint. So like I said, if you had chosen to mint here, you can claim it when it's ready, but you're only able to you're only minting off of one wallet. So with the NFTs, you're able to mint off of 128 wallets, which, with fees the way they are, why the heck not? Why the heck's not? Okay, here we go. We see that this came through and it is ours in Ethereum. Apologies. It's hard to zoom in on those and that would be a great feature if any of my Zen friends are watching, when you could zoom in those, because they have little writings in the bottom and it would be really fun to be able to capture that in some sort of creative way. Anyway, side note. So we got our max VMUs, our return days of 486, and the estimated Zen in return. I'm going to actually just refresh the page, but this is what it gives me initially. So we're looking at 180 million estimated Zen that we can claim when this matures. But I'm going to refresh the page real quick before we go over and put that into PulseX, so we can just show you what it would look like, what it could look like for your return. Okay, so now momentarily later, now it's showing me 1.2 billion Zen. So, all right, I'm going to copy paste that in here so I can show you that. So for what just cost me 29,000 PulseChain, I will be looking at receiving 171,615 PulseChain in the future when my Zen mint returns. So you can see how this could possibly turn into a fun PulseChain game accumulation zone. So, all right, that was the first one. So I wanted to show you just an easy user interface, something that you can just pop on and click, go, go, go. So for someone who's looking for maybe a little extra here, I'm going to show you how to tap into 130 VMUs. So at the bottom, I'll go back to here. At the bottom of the page, after you click Zen NFT, you'll see your NFT here. I'm going to zoom in and scroll down. You'll see 2 addresses on the bottom. You're going to click the one on the right, token, OXFEA. This will take you to scan.pulsechain.com. I will put all of the links in the description below so that you can click them yourself. Always double check addresses and periods. You never want to end up on the wrong contract, and you certainly don't want to end up on the wrong websites. These are all things that are details matter. Okay, now you're going to click Zen Torrent and write contract. You're going to click that. Scroll down to number 4, and we're going to put in 130. That is where our this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like from behind. It's 100. So we're going to put 130 here. And then because I just did 486 days, I'm now going to mint for a little bit less. I'm going to put 320 days in here. And then I'm going to click write contract and connect. and confirm. Okay, so this NFT is going to cost me 24,000 PulseChain. Now these will take a little bit to come through. A little bit long, certainly take longer than they do for the user interface. So if you don't see it right away, don't panic. But definitely you can trace that through scanpulsechain.com, but sometimes it's been a stinker lately. And so just know that it takes a couple minutes to come in, and then we'll take a look at that. So we'll see. Refresh our page here. Let's go back over. There we go. All right. See, great success. And that got us a sapphire. So 130 VMUs, successful. And our term was for 320 days, which is why you're seeing the sapphire Zen NFT, because it is staked, like I said, anything from the longer, let's like Hex similar too. So the longer you're staking out, the greater the rewards are at the end, or whatever you want to, the greater the Zens are at the end. So look, here we have 847 million Zen being minted initially from that. Let's refresh the page again. And then I'm going to put into, let's see what that changed it into. Okay, so that will, like I said, those are like the less days you do it, the less profitable that are, but this will increase as well. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you guys to show you a possible PulseChain accumulation game. Oh, also, before I forget, because this is very important here. I just didn't have it pulled up. Slipped my mind. All right, add to show you guys. Put the Zen NFTs. It is my greatest suggestion that you put your Zen NFTs on this piece of paper, and along with all of the other cryptos that we've been having you track. So you have a place where your loved ones have access to it. You put this in a fireplace safe. It prints off in A4 format. It's a little guy, so it's easy to put in a fireplace safe, but it's an organized way to document your crypto so that, God forbid, something happened to you, someone can take a look at this and get some help with it from somebody who knows crypto language. So it's just an organized way to keep yourself on track here. Also, you can put your dates in for your Zen NFTs. I highly encourage you, if you go to the website here after you mint your Zen NFT, you can come over here and you can set reminders for them, which is neat. But I highly encourage you to put them in your calculator when you're planning them out. Don't plan them out on the big day of something, because just like hex stakes, there is a penalty if you claim it late. So you got to be mindful of those things. Also, make sure you're leaving some room in your allowance, so to speak, for the gas that you'll need to unstake or claim them. So you're going to need to be mindful of those things too. So just tidy housekeeping things for you. So if you are not sure where to get the tracker, please head on over to us at vibrafinance.com. You can see our website at the top of the screen there. Also follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for tuning in, and good luck minting your Zen NFTs. Please let me know how the 130 VMUs works out for you. I'm excited to share that with you guys, crack the code a little bit. And then at the end of the day, you can say, oh, no big deal. I just wrote my own contract. Hey, that's awesome. So until the next time, friends, take care and safe cryptoing out there. See you later.